Hey there, White Sox fans. I wanted to do something a little different and a little fun, something more lighthearted than our White Sox news that we usually cover. It's baseball cards. I've actually had a handful of people ask if I could do some more baseball card videos or do one once in a while, and I haven't done one in years. But a strange opportunity popped up. I don't know. Does anybody watching? Do you remember HQ Trivia? That was an app on your phone that would be a live game show, and everybody that had the app could play. And there was always a big pot of money, and whoever made it all the way to the end, all of the people playing, it would get that divided up between the winners. It was a phenomenon when it was out, and I was a fan. My friends and I, we and my family, we loved it. Unfortunately, well, there's a great documentary on HBO about why that crashed and burned super hard. Fascinating documentary. But something I learned in that documentary was that Scott Rogowski, who was the host and was just a tremendous host, and of course, after HQ Trivia, he went on to work for the MLB Network. I think he was a big Mets fan. Well, he has a store in Santa Monica. It's really right on the edge of Venice and Santa Monica. And last time I was in LA, just recently, I popped in. Sadly, I did not get to meet the QUIZDADDY himself, Scott Rogowski. And yes, his store is called QUIZDADDY's. But one thing I did say, I talked to an employee for a while. I enjoyed checking out the store. But one thing I noticed is that he had his own handmade mystery packs. I haven't looked at them yet. Actually, these are all bundled in aluminum foil. And I took them out of the aluminum foil because I had to fly home and it looked like I was trying to smuggle something. But they all have a pack and then random cards in it. And I can't imagine that these are going to have all that much value. I'm not sure. But I thought, if nothing else, the fact that they were packaged by Scott Rogowski himself makes these somewhat valuable to me, somewhat cool. So I thought this would be a fun unboxing package opening video. And so we'll go right now. I haven't seen any of these. I've really made sure that I was just always looking at the pack side. And I see the front now. We have an Eddie Murray with the Mets, which I don't think I have any Eddie Murray with the Mets cards. Let's see what we got here as we open it up. And I think this is going to be a Bowman pack on the back. Take a look at that first. And yeah, Bowman Baseball, 1991, and I can feel the bubble gum in there. I had to take off the virtual background because obviously that wasn't working. Will Clark credit card. It's like made of plastic. What was the Studio? It looks like, oh yeah, Studio Gold. I had one of these. It was Craig Jeffries. But yeah, cool. Will Clark, Will the Thrill. Next we have an Ozzie Smith All-Star 84. That's cool. I do not have that card. Next we are looking at Nomar Garciaparra from the year 2000. Of all the cards. Tony La Russa. That would be like an 87, 88 tops. Try to discover them together. Chipper Jones. Always welcome a Chipper Jones. Allen and Ginter. Mark McGuire. Ooh, Reggie Jackson. Nice. What do we have? Ken Griffey Jr. Home Run Derby card. Okay, and then we have some of these random sticker cards. However, we do end up with a White Sox hat sticker. So as far as the stickers go, I think that's the best I could hope for. And let's dig into this pack of 1991 Bowman right here. And again, I bought 3 of these packs. Oh my gosh, that gum. You may have heard the echo in the room as it fell out. Okay, I'm just going to go through the highlights. Half of these are upside down. Here's an unusual highlight. Colin Powell. I've never seen that card before. So yeah, that is in the height of the Gulf War, 1991. We have Bernie Williams, looking very studious there in his glasses. Scott Lewis, Kevin McReynolds, Mike Boddicker. Oh, here we go. If you need to learn baseball, you have to look up Tom Bernanski. Tim Spire, Rex Hudler, Juan Bell, Willie Green, Brian McRae, Chris Hammond, John Habian, and Chris Haney. So not a ton in that pack. Let's check this one out. We have Tony Gwynn, O-Pee-Chee, 1992, being our front man here. And I can already tell that is an Upper Deck pack on the back. Early Upper Deck, I'm guessing. What are we seeing? Upper Deck Baseball 1991 edition. These were so revolutionary to the field once Upper Deck came out. And we'd be chasing a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card in there, right? That was like there's a whole documentary about just that one card. It was such a big deal. So trying to see together, Strawman, Don Sutton. We got Hawk, unusual Andre Dawson card, album sticker, 1982. Did not collect. I've never been a sticker collector. Big Mac, more Tony Gwynn, Don Russ, and then Ginter, Tommy Lasorda. What's with the legendary managers? Another Nomar Garcia Parra, Upper Deck Legends. That was from 2001. Ricky Henderson. I always take a Ricky Henderson. I probably have this one. This I think it was 87 tops, maybe. Ken Griffey Jr., another home run derby card of the kid. Oh, and then here's the more stickers. Tigers, Rangers, and Giants. Okay, now let's check out this Upper Deck Baseball, 1991. Gosh, I remember buying these. Just that texture, the rip takes me back. So I'll go through these faster too. Steve Buechele, Willie Frazier, Casey Candale, Jay Howell, Willie Blair, Ruben Sierra. He was a big hitter at the time. Ooh, I like this. I don't think I have this Dave Winfield card with the Angels, with the California Angels as they were back then. I like that. Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, Jim DeShays, Dave Parker. You know, again, I wasn't a sticker guy, but their holographic cards were the coolest. Have a checklist, really a checklist. And then what do we got here? Here we go. This was one of the great insert sets. Baseball Heroes, Nolan, Ryan. 15 out of 18. I had a bunch of these cards. I don't have this one. So that was a missing piece of my collection. Thank you, Mr. Rogowski. And finally, we got one more of these. Another Bowman pack on the back. I don't think it's the same. It's not the same year of Bowman, so that's good. Mix it up. But on the front, we have Lee Smith and Dennis Eckersley. Oops. Goose Gossage. Boy, that is a modest. Does he even have a mustache in this one? I don't recognize Goose Gossage. I guess it just hasn't turned gray yet, which is what I'm used to seeing now. Wade Boggs. Boy, 98 Fleer. I don't think I have any 98 Fleer. 85 record breaker, Tony Perez. Oh, Mike Trout Bowman. What do we got here? It's a 2020 card. It's not a rookie, but still, I'll always take a Mike Trout. That's awesome. Got Lou Whitaker and Jack the Cat Morris. It's a Hall of Famer there. Speaking of, George Brett, 87 tops. And Crime Dog, Fred McGriff with the Jays. We have yet. Is that seriously another Ken Griffey Jr. home run derby card? And Ellen Gitter 2020, Rod Carew. Oh, and the stickers, because, you can't forget the stickers. Astros, Rangers again, and Phillies. Whatever. So, finally, we do have Bowman 1989. This gum is 2 years older than our previous gum, and it's broken. Oh, do I get my money back with a broken piece of gum? It's the comeback edition. I don't know why it's the comeback edition. Maybe was this the first Bowman that they made in a long time? I see on the back we get yet another Tim Belcher card. John Smiley, Gary Gaetti, Kevin Elster, Juan Samuel, Daryl Coles, Tom Niedenfuhr, which I think was Rose Nyland's next door neighbor. But check this out. Can you guess where the gum was in the pack? We have a weird Yogi Berra card with just nothing on it, just a photo, just an old photo. It's kind of neat, actually, if that was an obscure photo. I can't tell where he is. You just see the trees in the background. He's not on a playing field, just wherever they could go to take the photo. So Jerry Rouse, Tim Burke, Matt Noakes, Tom Browning, and Terry Steinbeck. Yeah, that was a bummer of a pack. I'm happy with that Trout. There are a couple of random cards here or there, but I was hoping that we might find some gold in one of those unopened packs from yesteryear. No such luck, though. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And I do actually really want to do for my other podcast, the Fantastic Story Society. I'm trying to get a hold of of Scott Rogowski to do an interview with him, to really, get into, well, his baseball fandom, but then also his journey as, I don't know, a comedian, a host, what it was like working with MLB Network. Anyway, thank you all for watching this little baseball card break video. There were some unique ones in here. And again, Ricky Henderson, one of the greatest ball players of all time, and not enough people talk about him like that. So hopefully there's going to be some positive baseball news at some point soon, as far as the White Sox are concerned. It's going to be a weird offseason. It already has been a weird offseason. Curious to see what is the next step. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon.